Is it okay for your boss to say, come to my office right now? If you're in a leadership role, part of the job is people leadership, where you need to navigate interpersonal relationships. Having someone say, come to my office right now, I don't know. Does anybody think that's okay? Because personally, I don't. I mean, I've had a few comments made in my life from my leaders that I thought was, crazy. I am going to address it because it's inappropriate. I mean, this is a two-way conversation. So if I say something crazy, then it's okay. Because I'm pretty sure I can say something real crazy. As a leader, it's my responsibility to ensure a safe environment for the staff. And that means that I need to be careful of how I approach them and what I say, how I say it. And I'm not perfect. So there may be times that I've said something, maybe not in words, but maybe in tone. I have apologized immediately if it comes out of my mouth where it sounds like it's commanding, or I ran off something and maybe it felt like it was short. I will apologize, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it that way. That's not how I meant it. And I'll reframe it because I realize it as I'm hearing it, like, yo, this sounds crazy. And I wouldn't want anyone going home feeling that I've addressed them in a way that made them feel beneath me or in any way offended. Call right now. Come to my office right now. Take care of this right now. Right now, you sound crazy. Condescending statements like, you're not making any sense. I don't understand you. Did you just make that up? Where are you going with this? Those statements sound very flippant. So I know last week I said when I'm interviewing, I want to know that you're authentic. So bring your authentic self, but pause, okay? The version that I'm asking for is the one that you worked on. I don't want the flawed, authentic you. You should have enough sense to know what things you should portray and exude in the office place. And if you don't take the job. You're going to make other people leave because you haven't fixed yourself. Sometimes leadership gives you an ego, but everybody who's a leader, hear me out. Humble thyself, lest ye be humbled. No, that's not scripture. And if it was, it'd be like Chastity 6, what's today's date? 19? 17. Chastity 6:17. That's what it would be. As of today, humble thyself, lest ye be humbled. Okay? Because you think you bad, but you don't know if the person that you're speaking to, who you're also overseeing, is better than you. Listen, that sounds crazy and extreme, but I'm not playing with nobody because I don't want to find out. I don't want to be the person to push you over the edge, and then I am, unsafe. I think about these things all the time. Like, you read tragic news. These are regular people that something happened and snapped. I'm not going to let anyone go postal in the workplace. I'm not going to do it. So I admonish all leaders, leave your ego at home. Statements like, didn't I say, didn't you say what? Who are you talking to? Your child? Other statements like, let me get this straight. Go on and straighten out that sentence. I would even say, saying to me, going forward. Going forward, you find another 2 words to use, okay? Yo, I am training up leaders that will karate chop you. Not physically, but with their words. We ain't having that here, okay? When they say to you right now, you respond, unless you intend to be offensive, please refrain from using right now in the future. You are to respond to it and create a boundary. Empower yourself to address that norm. In the moment, don't pull them aside and say, can we speak? No. In the moment, there's nothing wrong with you saying, I'm sorry, I'm interpreting that offensively. Is that your intention? And if they say, no, that's just how I talk, I would inform them, please refrain from talking to me that way. I'm going to keep you accountable. We don't come to work to be spoken to like we're children. You know what we come to work for? To get paid. Okay? And I'm going to do whatever it is I have to do to make that money. But please don't give me no grief on top of it. I've already agreed that I'm going to take care of that. Now I also got to take on your foolishness because you haven't done the work, because you don't have enough intelligence to know that you can't come here and just be any old person you damn well please. Humble thyself. You want somebody to bully around? Bully your mama. Bully your father. Bully somebody that's going to forgive you and take you back, because that ain't me. It's unfair. It's unprofessional. I want to say it's even unlawful. Because you're creating a hostile environment. And we don't tolerate that. I remember when I was younger in my leadership career, I oversaw someone who was taking advantage of office time. This employee was taking lunch breaks and cigarette breaks and all kind of breaks and not doing any work, not performing. And I got tired and I said something so crazy. I went to their office and warned them that if they continue taking all of those breaks and continue missing my performance standards, that I was going to have to terminate them. And I was giving them fair warning that they have 2 weeks. And I said, you better shine like the sun in those 2 weeks. Otherwise, I'm going to end this relationship. And 2 weeks later, I ended up letting them go, if I remember that correctly. But I vowed I would never talk to someone like that again. That was crazy. And that was my ego. That was a learning lesson to me, because I was like, who do I think I am? Talking like this. Listen, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. That was crazy. I mean, I still would have fired you, but I didn't have to say that. Because, I mean, honestly, you wasn't working. Right? We know. I would never talk to someone again like I am above them, because I'm not. Maybe, sure, I'm above them on the table of organization. The table of organization just keeps checks and balances in place. It doesn't inform how I am to govern you. It doesn't matter who you report to. That person doesn't get to talk to you like you're trash. The workplace can be so abusive. I need you to pause and consider, who am I to my employees? Who am I? Do I address my workforce as I would want to be addressed? Am I deemed a leader who is respected, revered, but not feared? Ask yourself, who am I? Before you have an employee ask you, who the hell are you to talk to me like that? The disclaimer is, I'm not speaking about any organization. I'm not speaking on behalf of the institution that I even work for. This is me as a person, as an individual in any community. Respect others. Respect living creations. Let's be responsible individuals in the workplace. You should know who you're supposed to be in the workplace. And the worst version of you probably isn't it. You're just flawed, hurt individuals. Get healing, go to therapy, do the work, and go back to the job as a better person. But I really want leaders to remember that we have the ability to make or break people. And I take that responsibility so seriously. I don't want anybody to fall victim to my bad behavior. Write a different story. It's not too late. All right, so those are my 2 cents. I hope we all take heed.